Welcome to Gyas classes for mathematics. Most important question of vector. चलो देखते हैं. Find a unit vector perpendicular to each of the vector a vector plus b vector and a vector minus b vector, where a vector is given and b vector is given. So we have to find unit vector perpendicular to a vector plus b vector and a vector minus b vector, where a vector is this and b vector is. So you know unit vector perpendicular to the two vector is what? That is a cross b. So here two vector, one vector is a vector plus b vector and other vector is what? A vector minus b vector. So vector perpendicular to these two vector will be what? That is c vector. And this c vector is what? That is a vector plus b vector and cross a vector minus b vector, right? So any vector perpendicular to the two vector will be cross product of that two vector. So see here, first you find a vector plus b vector. So a vector is this and b vector is this. So AB plus the vector, so unit vector I plus unit vector I, that is 2 unit vector I, right? J unit vector J plus 2j unit vector, that is 3j unit vector. Unit vector K plus 3 unit vector K is what? That is 4k unit vector. This is A vector plus B vector. In the same way, we will find A vector minus B vector. So this is A vector minus B vector. So this is unit vector I minus unit vector I is 0. So 0 I unit vector I, so not need to write this. So J unit vector and 2j unit vector, that is what? 3j unit vector. Again this we have to minus. So here J unit vector and minus 2j unit vector. So this is what? Minus j unit vector. Again this is unit vector k and this is 3k unit vector. So unit vector k minus 3k unit vector is what? Minus 2k. So this is minus 2k unit vector, right? So again you see a vector plus b vector, unit vector I plus unit vector I, that is 2 unit vector I. J unit vector, 2j unit vector, 3j unit vector. K unit vector plus 3k unit vector, 4k unit vector. Now A vector minus B vector. So this is A vector minus B vector means unit vector I, unit that is 0. So this is not written. J unit vector minus 2j unit vector minus j unit vector. K unit vector minus 3k minus 2k unit vector. Now we have to find, that is what? Cross product of this. So you know for cross product, this is unit vector I, this is unit vector j and this is unit vector k. So coefficient of first A vector plus B vector is 2, 3, 4. Now coefficient of second A vector minus j, so here 0, this is minus 1 and this is minus 2. Okay, now we will find this value of determinant. So this is unit vector I. So this is unit vector I. So this row and this column finish. So 3 into minus 2 minus 6. And here minus 1 into 4 plus 2. So minus 6 plus 4 is what? That is minus 2. So this is minus 2. This is J. So this is first row, second column to go for negative. So this is negative. So this row finish and this column finish. So again minus 4 in minus 0 into 4. So this give how much? That is minus 4. Again this is unit vector K. And here this row and this column finish. So 2 into minus 1 minus 2 minus 0. So this is how much? Minus 2. So this is minus 2 unit vector I plus 4j unit vector 4 unit vector j minus 2 unit vector k. This is the C vector. That is C vector is what? Perpendicular to A plus B, A vector plus B vector and A vector minus B vector both. Now we have to find unit vector. So आप जानते हो unit vector के लिए क्या करते हैं? Vector divided by magnitude of that vector. So this vector is given -2 unit vector I plus 4j unit vector 4 unit vector j minus 2 unit vector k and divided by magnitude of this vector. अब जानते हो magnitude of vector क्या है? Coefficient of square of their unit vector. So here -2 whole square plus 4 whole square plus -2 whole square and this is square root. तो ये क्या मिलेगा? This is 2, you can take 2 common. अगर आप 2 common लेते हो तो ये आपको मिलेगा that is minus unit vector I plus 2 unit vector j minus unit vector k and divided by root under. This is 2 2 are 4. This is also 4. So 4 4 8 and this is 16. So 16 plus 8 that is 24. Now आप लिख सकते हो 2 into unit vector I plus unit vector j minus unit vector k and divide 24. So what is square root of 24? You know 4 6 are 24. So 2 root 6. So we can write 2 root under 6. This 2 and this 2 cancel out. Then we can finally minus 1 upon root 6 unit vector I. 2 upon root 6 unit vector j and minus 1 by root 6 unit vector k. This is the vector which is perpendicular to vector a plus b and vector a minus b. अब आप जानते हो कि every plane have two perpendicular direction. So there is a 2 unit vector perpendicular to the any 2 vector in a plane. So one vector is this which is perpendicular to this vector and other vector will be what? See. So other unit vector. So other unit vector is minus of this. So this is minus of minus 1 upon root 6 unit vector I plus 2 upon root 6 unit vector j minus 1 upon root 6 unit vector k. This is the right answer. Thank you.